Top 10 Gender Stereotypes Essay Topics. The impact of gender stereotyping. A gender stereotype is a widespread belief about behaviors and preferences attributed to women and men. This belief forms the expectations of the stereotyped. Thus, women are often expected to be emotional, sensitive, and caring, while men are expected to be rational, strong, and focused on success. In your paper, you could discuss the impact of gender stereotyping on both males and females. Media portrayal of gender roles. The media influences public speaking through advertisements, movies, TV shows, etc. Historically, women have been underrepresented and misrepresented in the media, mainly playing housewife roles. Now, the situation is changing. However, some media still portray men and women stereotypically. In your essay, you can discuss how advertising, TV, and social media reinforce or challenge traditional gender stereotypes. Gender stereotypes in children's literature. A person's worldview is formed in childhood by numerous factors, including literature. Studies show that there are many gender stereotypes in classic children's books. Boys tend to play the roles of fighters and adventurers, while girls play the more passive roles of homemakers and princesses needing rescue. How do these portrayals influence young readers' understanding of gender? This question is worth discussing. Gender stereotypes, how true are they? There are many gender stereotypes, and most of them have no basis. For example, women every day refute the myths that they are bad engineers and programmers. However, studies show that gender stereotypes are more justified than racial and political ones. In your essay, you could focus on the most common gender stereotypes and see if they have anything to do with reality. The impact of toxic masculinity. Despite progress in the fight for gender equality, toxic masculinity has not yet been completely eradicated. It suggests that men actively avoid vulnerability, don't ask for help, act out of homophobic beliefs, and ignore personal trauma. What are the origins and manifestations of this phenomenon? What societal consequences does it bring for both men and women? We invite you to discuss these questions. Gender stereotypes in Disney princesses. Animated films are among the most critical factors influencing a child's worldview. Many generations have grown up with Disney cartoons. At the same time, these products contain gender stereotypes. In your article, you could focus on how Disney princesses have historically conformed to traditional gender roles by being portrayed as attractive, physically weak, and submissive. Discuss the implications of these portrayals. Confronting gender stereotypes. Stereotypes are incredibly stable social representations. Therefore, eradicating gender stereotypes is the most important and most challenging step toward achieving gender equality. Stereotyping can limit people's potential, perpetuate inequality, and reinforce discriminatory attitudes. In your essay, you can focus on the steps and strategies to confront and address gender stereotypes. Gender stereotypes in video games. In recent years, we have seen a steady increase in the number of female gamers around the world. Even 15 years ago, they accounted for a little more than 30% of all gamers, and now almost half. However, many video games reinforce gender stereotypes by portraying women as submissive sex objects or as prizes to be won. What should be done about that? That's an exciting question to focus on. Effects of gender stereotypes on career choices. Stereotypes influence many things, including the choices people make about their future. Gender stereotypes can limit one's ideas about the appropriate roles for women and men, relegating women to lower status and lower paying careers. How do gender stereotypes impact individuals' career aspirations? What is the role of societal expectations and self-perception? We invite you to discuss these questions. Gender stereotypes in sports. Sport is an area in which gender inequality is very pronounced. Women athletes suffer from salary inequality, fewer opportunities, and the lack of media coverage of their activities. In your paper, explore how stereotypes affect the participation and recognition of individuals in various sports. Discuss efforts to promote gender equality in athletics.